Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight's guest, we have a friend of mine that we did some time together on the other side of the wall, other side of the fence. He's a returned citizen that's been home for a while now, and we're going to bring him on to the show and allow him to say a few things about himself and let society, let the community know who he is. This is Brother Ski, and I'm going to bring him on and allow him to introduce himself. Welcome to the show, my brother.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
I'm
Now we want to bring you on the show. We want to let society know who you are.
Okay.
Introduce yourself to.
My name is Ski Whip. My former name is Claude Withers, and I'm glad to be here.
Right on. We're glad to have you home.
Yeah.
You know, as I tell everybody, welcome home.
Yeah.
You know, it's a pleasure for you to be on this side of the fence, this side of the wall, doing what you want to do, and instead of doing what somebody else wants you to do.
Yeah.
So we have choices today to do as we wish to do. You know, how much time did you do, Ski?
27 years.
27 years. And your crime was what?
For second-degree murder.
Second-degree murder. And you did your time starting in where?
I started in the county jail. I stayed in the county jail 2 years.
Okay, fighting the case.
Fighting the case.
Okay.
Then I went from there to Folsom.
Okay.
And from Folsom to Solano. From Solano, I went to about 7 different prisons.
Okay.
And I got out, and everything's been beautiful since I got out.
Okay. Now you wind up in Tracy's DVI.
Right.
Okay. So how much time did you do in Tracy?
6 years, 7 years.
7 years in DVI, and you worked in prison industries.
I did.
Until they shut down.
Yes, they did.
Okay. So you what trade did you work?
I was a welder.
You was a welder. Okay. In PIA. And you was there until they shut down.
Yes.
And then you went to another job.
Yes.
Okay. Because I mean, in prison you got to work. They ain't gonna let you do nothing.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna let you do nothing.
They put me in the kitchen.
Okay.
And I was so lucky. I was only in there about 3 months.
Okay.
Before I went home.
Okay.
Before I found I was going home. When I found I was going home, they let me stop working.
Okay. Now you went in front of the Board of Prison terms to be found suitable to go home.
Yes.
Okay. Let me ask you, how many times did you appear in front of the Board of Prison terms? Approximately.
About 15 times.
About 15 times before you got found suitable. Okay. And
correction.
Okay.
I was not found suitable.
Okay.
By them.
Okay.
I was found suitable by the courts.
By the courts. Okay.
The courts made them release me.
Release you. Okay.
I was one of the first ones, really.
Right. To be recognized by the court that you was over your time.
Right.
Now you to go home.
Right.
Okay. So in other words, they held you for a while illegally.
Yes, they did.
Okay. And they've done a lot of people like that over the years.
Yes.
You know, and they're still doing it, holding people illegally over their time.
Yeah.
You know, that's been in prison for decades.
Yeah.
You know, but the thing is that you was allowed to come home to the courts, and you came home. Where'd you parole to? No. Excuse me. Let me back up because you didn't parole. No, you came home to the court, so you didn't have no tail.
Well, I had a tail.
Okay.
I had a 5-year tail.
Okay. So the court forced them to give you a date.
Right.
Okay. So you parole. You came out on parole with
right.
a tail.
I was on parole for 5 years.
For 5 years.
Yeah.
Okay. You discharged.
Yes.
Okay. You're no longer on paper.
No.
So you can get your passport and travel the world if you want to.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy, I tell you, ain't nothing like it.
And it's the day you get out. It's the day you get off parole.
Okay.
5 years later or whatever.
Right.
They send you a letter automatically telling you what time and everything that you're no longer on parole.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't have to do anything.
Okay.
Just stay straight.
Right.
And
they'll send you a letter saying
that
you did yours and it's over with.
Yeah.
So people need to know that.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't know that they think that you got so much parole that you have to do, you got lifetime parole or whatever. and that's it. But you got so much time to do after you release from an institution
Right.
to be on parole,
Right.
and they send you your paper, your discharge paper,
Right.
and it's a wrap.
Right. It's a
Okay.
wrap.
Okay. So, where you live now?
Redwood City.
Okay. Okay. And you working? Got a good job.
I work for the VA.
Boy, you work for the federal
I've
government.
been working for the, well, it's wonderful, as I mentioned one of my friends that was on here, DC. The guys that went to the service that get out of prison, they got a leg up because they don't have to fight for a job. They don't have to, you know. I left there and went to the place where I was at, and that was it. I stayed there. I'm still there.
Okay.
I worked there,
Okay.
and I got me a apartment and everything, and it's beautiful,
Yeah,
man. You
yeah,
know, I can say this, that all the guys that did life and was not able to tell their people, their loved ones, when they're coming home, for so many years, I don't know when, you know, you let a person like that out, you don't have to worry about them no more.
Yeah. That's real.
It's not, and it's not that they've been locked up. It's that they've been away from their people so long, and some people, like my mother and father, passed before I got out. So it was when they let me out, I had one worry, and that was walking past a liquor store. And when I walked past that liquor store, I still ain't took a drink.
That's right.
That was 7 years ago.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and everything else is, you know, it's beautiful. It's sad that it's late, but it's beautiful.
Well, the old saying is better late than never.
Yes, it is.
You know, some people go through the transition from prison to back to society, and they complete the transition. They started inside and they completed outside. Some people started inside and don't make it outside.
Right.
And they go back for various reasons, whatever reason it may be.
Yeah.
You know, you have opportunity to go home from prison, from a long time in prison, 27 years in prison, and you have opportunity to go home and complete the transition, right? You got a nice woman, you got an apartment, driving a vehicle, got some change in your pocket, got a bank account. You know, you live in what they call the American dream
Yes.
in the United States of America. You know, and I tell people now that, see, in America, on this side of the fence, this side of the wall, out of prison, you can do anything you want to do. All you got to do is do it.
Right.
Only person that can stop you is you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
And so you living life on your terms, man. Yeah. And it's good to see you on this side of the fence.
Yes, it's good.
You know, it's good to see you. When I saw you a couple weeks ago down in Santa Cruz, man, that was a joy for me. You know the feeling I had when I saw you.
Yeah.
It was like chills. I had like, woo. You know, see you on this side of the fence, because we ain't, you know, people say we ain't supposed to be here.
Yeah.
We're the miracles.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause we left a lot of people behind, ain't coming home.
Well, a lot of people ain't coming home, and then again, you have to think of the people that died while we was there from illness or whatever.
Right.
It's hard. It's hard being in prison and not being able to tell your loved ones when you're coming home, especially after 20 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so, you know, to be home now and to be able to live normally, you know, it makes me feel good.
Sure. Sure. Yeah.
You know, I don't have no thoughts about doing nothing wrong.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
living a life.
Living a life. It's we have discussion. We have a support circle here in San Francisco once a month. We talk about various things, you know. And my biggest topic is that I can go inside Safeway and buy anything I want to buy, and take the bags and take it out and put it in my car and go back and buy some more stuff if I want to. Might forget something, right? I don't got to go first draw, second draw, third draw. you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The canteen, in the place where we had, they didn't have no makeup draws.
No.
You missed that draw, you was out.
You was out.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you go to the canteen once a month, buy ice cream.
Yeah.
You know, buy ice cream, might buy 2 ice creams. You know, if you just want to, have the runs later on. You know, the ice cream was good though. You know what I mean? It was good though. That's what you did.
Yeah,
Because you only had one shot.
You only had one shot.
You know, but now we have the pleasure, the enjoyment to be able to go to any store if you got money in your pocket.
Yeah.
Go to any store and buy anything you want to buy and eat as much as you want to eat. You know, I done come home and got me a little Buddha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got me a little Buddha.
That's good.
You know, because I can eat what I want to eat. You know what I mean? Instead of eating it out of a hot pot and some bag.
Yeah.
You know? So life is good, man.
Life is good.
Yeah, life is good. So we continue doing the work that we do. You know, we try to help the people that are suffering from the disease that they don't believe they have. And we know they have it because, we was once there.
Yeah.
We was on the other side of the fence. We was once there. And we try to help everybody that we can help.
Yeah.
Because a lot of us have support systems when it comes. A lot of people didn't. You know, a lot of people just they certain parts of California, they give you a tent and tell you, here, it's this tent, and go down on such a street, and that's where we want you to stay. We come to find it. And that's a shame in California. But that's how it is in some cities in California. You know, if you sell parole and you ain't got nowhere to go, they give you a brand new tent.
Yeah.
And tell you to go down on such a street, and the first of the month I'm gonna come down and see if you're down there, and that's where I want you to be. You know?
That's what they do?
Yeah. Yes. In California. Yes. That's what they do, Skeet. Yeah. Wow. So we got a leg up. A leg up because we got people that care about us.
Yeah.
You know, people that care about it. Yeah, in San Francisco, man, they got so many homeless people in San Francisco. It's a shame.
Yeah, I know.
You go to certain parts of San Francisco, all you see is tents. People homeless. You know, people fixing their tent up. I mean, like this. You know, this is their house. This is where they live.
Yeah.
You know, and it's sad because it ain't supposed to be like that. You know, they got vets that then went and fought in the war, man. And, you know, some got injured, some got mental problems, and they're on the street. It ain't supposed to be like that.
No.
Not in America.
No.
You know, but you know, we got, you said we got a leg up, man. We got things that's happening for us that can better our lives. You know, for the time that we here. You know, we don't have a lot of time left, but we got some time.
Yeah.
You know, we all have expiration dates. We don't know when they are. You know, but we all have expiration dates in the life that we live, enjoy it to the fullest. Don't hurt nobody doing it. You know, but it's a pleasure having you on the show, man.
Oh, it's a pleasure being here. It was a pleasure seeing you.
Yeah.
You know, all this show and what you've done, it don't surprise me.
No, don't surprise you.
No.
Yeah.
No, because you was that kind of guy back then.
Yeah.
With what little we had. So it's just that I'm glad to see friends that was locked up with me.
Yeah.
You know, and doing great. Everybody's doing it.
Everybody's doing things that's beneficial.
Yeah.
You know, we went down to 90's 40th anniversary of Barge and Needles. Because we used to go to Santa Cruz.
Yeah.
You know, 40 years. That man been working 40 years to help people inside. He ain't never been inside, but he been working 40 years. And the people that was there to celebrate his anniversary of 40 years, that was beautiful, man. You know, and all the brothers that was from DVI, and we had 2 handful of people that was there. Yeah. DVI, you know, see Cuba, Jose, Nate, Shaid, all the brothers that was there, all the brothers that was there, that was really nice, man. That was a give back to 90, because 90 was really honored by that.
Yeah.
Because we was there for his celebration. So, we have to keep on giving back, to our peers, to our comrades, to our people that we've done time with, people that we left behind. Because like I said, we left a lot of people behind. That's some of them ain't never coming home, man.
Oh yeah.
Some of them never come home. Some got life without possibility. Some just ain't coming home. You're stuck, and they're not coming home. So the reason why I do the work that I do it for them. Because they're not here to do it for themselves.
Yeah.
And I try to reach back in and help those that's still incarcerated, still fighting, still going to the board of prison terms, and try to give them that incentive, that boost, that you out there doing it, I can do it.
Yeah.
And that's what we got to do, man. So like I say, for me, man, it's a good feeling to see you, man. I wish you'd have bought your guitar. You bought your guitar. This man is Jimi Hendrix don't have nothing on it.
Wow.
It's a joy. What's that? What's that, Jimmy?
Just say.
Huh?
Just say.
What's that, Jimmy? What's that? What's that?
J-I-M-I. J-I-M-I.
Okay.
It's Jimmy.
You got it on his hand.
Yeah.
This is Jimmy. Yeah. See, I wasn't jiving when I brought that up about Jimi Hendrix.
No,
I
I know.
And whatever I see, I always bring up Jimi Hendrix. Because I see that when you play the guitar, it's a whole different thing. You go in a whole different world. You're inside. You put that thing on. What was it you put on? Had that thing you put on? That white thing you put on, and you start playing. And shoot, you in your own world, man. Man, look at that, man. Man, you just need to get to the street.
Yeah.
So, but it's good, man. It's good. So what you doing today? Let people know what you're doing today, and what your goals are for the future.
Well, right now I'm just working. I had a stroke. I'm trying to get better, and I'm working every day, and I am playing, but I backed up a little. So we will be able to do something.
Okay.
I don't know if we'll be able to do it here, but we'll be able to do something.
When did you have a stroke?
I had a stroke a year, right after my birthday, a year and a half ago.
Okay.
And I had a stroke, and what's so wonderful about it is I work in the hospital. I work in a stroke unit. And I see them pick these people up every day because they all gone, right? They don't have no movement. And I was at work when I had the stroke and got in my car and went. And the doctor told me it was good that I got there in the time that I did. This is what's left.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. If I had laid around and waited on the ambulance or whatever, a stroke, the longer you take to get help, the worse it is.
So a stroke, would it take oxygen from your brain?
No, it kills a certain part of your brain where it strikes, where the blood, it's blood clot. And where the blood clot at, you lose that part of your brain. You know, and
really?
Oh yeah, that's what a stroke is. And I thank the Lord because I'm still here. I'm still working. Still playing.
Right.
It's not like it used to be, but I'm still here.
Right. That's right. That's right on. I'm glad you were at the house at work when you had it, so you kind of felt something was wrong and you went to the doctor.
Yeah.
and they caught it in time. So that's a good thing, man. That's a good thing. Yeah, that's a good thing. Well, we want to thank you for coming on the show, man, with, this evening, and we appreciate you being here.
Well, I just want to tell all the brothers that know me, and man, stay strong, because the years that we spent away without knowing is it's like a tightening, and we became free men and stay men. You know, stay on top. I mean, not some people, but just stay to where you're not looked down upon.
Right.
No one can look at us now and look down upon us.
Right.
Like they did when we was locked up.
That's right. That's real.
People make mistakes. I made a mistake. Some people are locked up and ain't done nothing wrong like you.
Right.
But so it's just good that we made it through, and we're showing the people, because I know the people that kept us locked up don't care.
No.
But the people out here, you got lifers and lifers and lifers, and to get life, you got to basically kill someone that are out here doing well.
That's right. Doing well.
Doing well, not looking for no trouble.
Right. Want to be part of this world.
That's
Part
all.
of this world. That's right. They made it back, and they want to be part of this society. It's part of this world.
Yeah.
Right. Get off the road and be able to do what they want to do. Don't have to answer nobody. Be their own self boss.
That's it.
That's what it's about.
That's what it's
Right.
about.
So we want to thank you for coming on the show, man.
Oh, I'm very welcome.
Yeah. We want to call you back in some months.
Yeah.
When you're back, man, and get an update on what you're doing then.
Yeah.
You know. So we want to thank the brother for coming on the show this evening. You can see the show on Saturday night at 7 o'clock on channel 29. Today I'm going to put it on YouTube. So this show will be seen around the world in the next hour. It'll be in Australia, it'll be in England, it'll be around the world in the next hour. In Denver, Colorado, Mississippi, Georgia, Texas, around the world in the next hour. So you can look at this at random. You can go on the Wendell Elamine James Show and type it up, and you can see all my shows. So I ask that you give me some feedback and give us an update on what you think we're doing and how we're doing. So we want to thank my brother again for coming on the show.
I got a question.
Yes, sir.
Can they see this locked up?
I'm working, trying to get all these in the prison.
They need to see these.
I'm trying to get this in the prison. We have the imam that's in DVI trying to get it so we can bring it inside the system. Yeah. So we are working on it. Okay. So thank you for coming on the show, Ski. We're gonna bring you back, my brother.
All right.
Thank you. I appreciate it, brother. All right.
All right.
So thank you, and tune in next week, the same station, same time, and give us some feedback. This Thursday we'll have a live feed from San Francisco to Chicago, 6:30 on channel 76. We have call-ins. You can call in and be part of the show. We're talking about prisons. The prisons in Chicago, they've been without a budget for the last 3 years. They've shut down all programs for prisoners in prison to obtain something while they're in prison. So when they come home, they have nothing, so they got to go back to what they know. So tune in at 6:30 on channel 76 this Thursday. We'll see you then. Thank you and have a good evening.